Welcome to the RIGHTSURE video podcast. This podcast is designed to help you, the consumer, become an insurance geek like us by learning the ins and outs of insurance. Each week we will have an insurance expert on our show to answer questions written in by you for you. So come join our club of insurance geeks. We hope you enjoy. Hello, welcome to the RIGHTSURE video podcast. I'm your host, Megan Casso. Unfortunately today, my co-host Jeff Arnold could not be with us, and we're all super sad about it, right guys?
Yes.
Totally. Absolutely.
But I think our guests on today's show more than make up for it. Please welcome our home group. Hi guys, thank you so much for being on today.
Hi.
Thanks for having us.
So let me go ahead and start off by introducing everybody one by one. So if you tuned into our show last week, then you will have already met our private client home specialist. That's a mouthful, Maria Geary. Hi, Maria. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Oh, you're so welcome, and thanks for having me again.
Of course. Glad to have you. The next person we have on the show is Barton Beckley. He is a certified personal risk manager and a certified insurance counselor. Hi, Barton. How are you?
Hey, Megan. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Love having you guys on. The next person that we have is Mariah Adiola. She is also a certified personal risk manager and a certified insurance counselor. Yes, both of them are both of those things. It's crazy. Hi, Mariah. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you for having me, Megan. Excited to be here.
I'm excited too. It's going to be a good show. The next person we have is our home insurance veteran. That is Elaine Durazo. Elaine, thank you so much for being on.
Thank you for having me, Megan. And veteran, I don't think so. Thank you for having me.
Well, you know all there is to know about home insurance. So, last but not least, we have Jill Emmerich. She is our newest home insurance specialist on the team. So, Jill, can you tell me how you've liked being on the team so far?
I've really enjoyed it. Thanks for having me, Megan. With over 20 years of experience in the insurance industry, I have never worked for a company that has such a forward-thinking environment. RIGHTSURE is a completely paperless company with state-of-the-art technology. So I really enjoy it.
Yeah, great. I'm glad that we haven't scared you off yet. I know that we're a group of big personalities, to say the least.
To say the least.
All right, so now that I've introduced every single person here, let's go ahead and dive on in to our topic. So the topic for today is, drum roll please. Thank you, Mariah.
You're welcome.
Bundling. So I know there's a lot of buzz, as my co-host Jeff would say, around the word bundling. So Elaine, can you tell me what exactly bundling is?
Yes. Bundling is when you buy insurance for multiple lines, like auto, home, if you have, toys like motorcycle or boat, and you insure it with the same insurance carrier. That way, you make everything less complicated. You only go to one company and you make your life much easier and try to, get as many discounts as possible.
Yes.
That's what bundling is.
Discounts, right?
Definitely.
That's great. And Maria, can you tell me the benefits of bundling?
Absolutely. So besides the financial incentive that the carriers are going to give you to bring them all the business, you're also going to have those contractual benefits. So where the insurance contracts with different line coverage like home and auto and umbrella are all designed, if you go with the same company, they're meant to fit together. So where one line of business leaves off, the other would pick up. If you go between carriers on those things, you might have some unexpected gaps that you don't discover until claim time. So if you can put it all together and there's a financial benefit to you to do so, then I would say do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. So let's take me, for example. I am not a home insurance, or I'm not a homeowner, but I do rent and I own a vehicle. Would I be able to bundle my renters and my auto insurance policy?
Absolutely. And that's another thing that is very forgotten, I think, in the marketplace today and in society, is it's not just homeowners that are able to get that bundle discount. If you do rent a home, you are also able to bundle that with your auto insurance, getting that bundle discount on both platforms. And not only that, but if you do live in, let's say, an apartment complex that's gated, you do have a fire alarm, smoke detectors, you have the auto, you definitely do maximize your discounts and definitely get that way to save the most money.
That's great. So I guess I'm going to have to go and bundle.
Just kidding.
Absolutely.
I already bundled. Okay, so the next question is one that actually comes from a viewer that was sent in. And I'm sure you guys get this a lot. So it says, how much am I able to save by bundling my home and auto insurance?
Great question, Megan. And yes, we do get this a lot, especially these days, through our pandemic, we are recognizing we want to make the most savings for our discounts through these times. So bundling is definitely that option where you can save anywhere from really 10 to 30%. So if your auto insurance premium for that year, for example, let's say is $1,000, if we bundle the home, you can save anywhere from $100 to $300, which is major for me, and I'm sure a lot of you out there. And not only do you save discounts, but save stress with just having one company over your products there.
Yeah, great answer. Thank you so much. All right. Now, the last question that I have is actually going to be for Jill, since she hasn't answered in quite some time. So how does one know if bundling is right for them?
Well, a couple different things. If you like the ease of going to one company and having all your questions answered, that's perfect for that. Another thing that does happen is some of the companies, if you bundle, if you have a claim that involves your auto and your home at the same time, a lot of times you'll only have to pay one deductible versus having to pay two separate deductibles with two different companies. So that comes in really handy if you don't have to pay an extra $1,000, say.
Yep.
It's just a great way to save money and put your mind at ease.
Yeah,
Megan, may I add?
Yeah, absolutely.
I also want to say that bundling is super beneficial if anytime you're able to. However, RightSure does monoline business all the time for auto, home, and all kinds of other policies. I don't want to discourage anybody from looking at us if they're looking for a single line of business, but bundling definitely is going to be the most advantageous.
Yeah, no, good point. Yeah, because bundling is the buzzword, as Jeff would say. And so, there's a lot of hype on it, but it's not always the best option for everybody. So I think it's probably best to talk to your agent and go from there.
Yep. I would say talk to the experts, and that's what we are in our industry.
Absolutely. You guys are definitely the insurance experts. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here today. And teaching me and our viewers about the benefits of bundling. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Megan.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks, Megan.
And if you are a viewer at home and you have any questions, feel free to email us at info@rightsure.com with the subject line podcast question, and we would love to answer your questions on the show. All right, guys. Thanks so much.